Hey, I'm Yogi Donaldo, your octogenarian yogi. In these videos, I'll share what I've learned over the years about yoga's ethics, its philosophy, its poses, its breath work, and meditation. Yogi Donaldo's YouTube channel is presented by Don English. People, including this instructor, have been injured doing yoga. As we age, recovery from injury takes longer and means time away from our practice. Consult with your doctor and work within your abilities. Here's what you'll need for this video. Hi, I'm Don English, and we're going to do some chair yoga today. I hope that you're doing fine, and hope you're keeping your exercise up. Remember, it's good for your body and also for your mind. Maybe even more importantly for your mind. So anyway, we're going to be using a couple of props today. We'll use a strap, a chair, and a second chair if you have one, and a couple of blocks, or something similar to this, light, about that size. And then we'll just come to setting our straps aside for now. Sitting with a nice long spine, shoulders back, head balanced. And just take a few moments to center yourself, letting go of your expectations, your judgments. And just tune into the sensations of breathing in your body. The inhale, the exhale. The sensations we feel in the nostrils. Sensations as the air comes in through the nostrils and as it exits. And maybe you also notice the difference between the two nostrils. Maybe you notice the sensations of the air passing against your throat. Maybe you also notice the temperature of the air, cool on the inhale, warmed by the body on the exhale. Remember, yoga is about stretching, but it's also, and maybe even more importantly, it's about how we pay attention. Yoga is trying to teach us how to pay attention and be focused and hold that focus. So as we move through the practice today, see if you can't do that. Keep your attention with the breath, with the body, with the sensations of stretch and relaxation. And now with our next exhale, let's release the head and neck. Let the head come forward, the chin come down toward the chest, keep the shoulders back. And as we hold, see if you can release the neck a little more, keeping the shoulders back and the spine as erect as possible. With our next inhale, we'll roll the head up on the right side, circling around to the back. Exhaling down on the left. Try and move with the breath. Try and let your breath guide the movement. Rolling up on the right side with the inhale and down on the left side with the exhale. One more circle. And this time when the chin reaches the chest, we'll reverse, inhaling up left and down on the right. And next time when the chin reaches the chest on our inhale, we'll rebalance the head. And then turtle. Draw the head back, tuck the chin, and relax. Keep the shoulders back. Again, back, and relax. Back, tucking, and relax. With our next exhale now, let's tilt the head right ear toward the right shoulder, drop that left arm down, and as you notice, I'm mirroring you. Gentle pressure with the hand on the head, fingers reach toward the ear. Nothing that's going to cause any problems with your neck. Release to the other side. And back to center. And with the next exhale, now we'll turn our heads to the right, keep body forward, eyes and head as far to the right as possible. Inhale back to center, and exhale other side. Inhale back to center. Now let's do a couple of shoulder rolls. Roll the shoulders up and back, and then reverse. And little wiggles in the spine, whatever feels good. Now let's drop the arms alongside. We'll float the arms to shoulder height, rotate the palms up, and then continue on overhead, lengthening, reaching, stretch up. Big stretch, big reach. And gradually let the shoulders slide down. Keep the arms up, parallel to each other and aligned with the ears. We'll interlace the fingers, flip the palms up, shoulders down. And a little side bend to the right. Try and press out through the side of the rib cage, not just tilting from the waist. Arms back. Inhale, center. And exhale, other side. And back to center. And then release the arms out to the sides, palms up, exhaling fingertips to shoulders. Inhale, elbows back. Exhale together in the front. Open with the inhale. Close with the exhale. This time we'll keep the elbows together. And on an inhale, open the arms to the front. Exhale, rotate the palms outward, inhaling upward. Next time we'll keep the palms up. And eagle arms. Right arm crosses the left, fold the arms and palms together. Try and lift the elbows and move the arms from the face. Release, and other side, left over right. Release, a couple of shoulder rolls, and reverse the wiggles in the spine. And let's walk our feet out to the edge. We're sitting up toward the front edge of the chair. Hands on the knees, inhale, stretch up, exhaling, hinge forward. Coming as far down as you can, keeping the hands on the knees. Trying to keep a neutral spine, flat spine. I'm going to swing around here so that you can see. Inhale back up. Now let's place that right foot in the center of the mat, and we'll bring that left ankle across the right knee. A little pressure on the knee, hand at the foot. stretch up, and hinge forward. Again, as always, try and keep the low back from rounding. Inhale back up. Now let that leg slide off over the right edge. Hand around the knee, stretch, and hinge forward. Inhale back up. Release. And now left foot in the center. Right ankle across the knee. A little pressure on the knee. And at the foot. Stretch and hinge forward. Neutral spine. Inhaling back up. And we'll let that leg come across. Hand around the knee, stretch, and hinge forward. And if for any reason you find any of these movements difficult, these positions difficult, just do the best you can. And over time, your body may accommodate itself. Inhale back up. And come out. Again, let's walk the feet out to the edge of the mat, heels on the edge of the mat, hands at the knees, stretch and hinge forward. And now if you can, reach down to the floor without losing that flatness in the low back. Maybe you use a block. Come as deeply into the pose as you can. And pay attention to the sensations in the body. And if your body is telling you, oh no, not this pose, not this place, back off, find where you can do it. And back to the knee, press into the knees, and lift back up. Walk the feet back into center, and we'll set the block aside for now. Now let's scoot way back to the back of the chair for a seated twist. Left hand across to the right side of the chair back. Right hand comes around and look back over the shoulder. Head turned as far to the right as possible. Release. Right hand across the left side of the chair back. Left hand around behind, spiral around, look over the other shoulder. Release back to the front. And let's come back up toward the front of the chair. Now let's extend the right leg out. Flex the foot. We'll take our strap and place it around the ball of the foot. Both hands on the strap. Draw that foot back. Heel on the ground or on a block. Legs straight. And toes toward the floor. Strap slides back toward the heel. And strap back to the ball of the foot. Toes back toward you. Kneecaps tight. Legs fully engaged. And toes toward the floor. And back toward you. And release, relax. Pay attention to the sensations of relaxation. And then other foot. Strap around the ball, heel on the floor, legs straight and engaged. And switch. And switch. And switch. And switch. And relax. And tune in. We'll set the strap aside. Alright, now let's take our blocks. Sitting toward the front of the chair, we'll place one block between the feet, the other to the outside of the right foot. Sit up nice and tall, stretch up, exhaling, hinge forward, hands on the knees. Place the left hand on the center block, turn to the right. Circle that right palm to the small of the back, elbow, shoulder, and head turned upward. Spine flat, hinged at the hips. Right hand, right knee, press into the knee and lift back up. Exhaling, hinge forward. Right hand center block, turn left, palm to the small of the back, elbow, shoulder, and head rotated up. Palm to the small of the back, press up. Now we'll place the center block outside the right. This time we're going to reach across the shin to the opposite, to the opposite block. So if that was a stretch before, you might turn the block on one of its edges to shorten the distance. So sit tall, hinge at the hips, left hand to the right block, turn right, circle a palm to the small of the back, and look up. Palm to the knee, press up. Stretch, hinge, and reach. Turn, palm to the small of the back. Palm to the knee, and press back up. Now let's place the blocks back out of the way. And we're going to scoot back to the back of the chair. And then bring that left foot up, heel on the edge of the chair, arm wrapped around, and snug that knee in as tightly as you can. Now let's bring that right arm to that knee and we'll turn toward the left. A little twist, a little seated twist with the leg drawn back. Try and keep both sitting bones on the chair seat. Release. And other side. Begin just snugging that knee in toward the body. Maybe this is where you stay. And if you can, turn toward that knee and snug the arm around. And look back over the right shoulder. And back to the front. Now I'm going to turn sideways on this chair and I'm going to bring the other chair into play. And we're going to place the right foot on the chair and then bring the left ankle across just above the knee. A little gentle pressure on the knee, hand at the foot, stretch up and hinge forward. Inhale back up and other side. Inhale back up, release, and turn toward the front. Now you could also stretch that leg out and hinge forward over that leg, or you could bring the ankle across and hinge this way. And back up. Release. And we'll set that chair out of the way for now. Now sitting up toward the front of the chair, let's begin extending the right leg out. And let's just bring the hands to the chair seat. Exhale, lift that leg up. Exhale down. Inhale up and down. Extend the left leg out, up and down. And relax. Now let's come back to our strap. And I'm going to turn sideways. You can stay facing forward. Just be a little easier for you to see, I think, if I turn to the side. We'll place the strap around the ball of the foot. Extend that leg out to straight. Both hands grip the strap. Exhale that leg up high as it'll come, keeping the knee straight, shoulders back. Exhale, gently lower, relax, and as you relax, pay attention to the sensations of stretch and relaxation. And repeat. Gently lower, relax. And repeat. Gently lower, relax. Now we'll switch strap to the other foot. Exhale up. Gently lower. Repeat. Gently lower. And repeat. Gently lower. Relax. Now with both feet under the knees, we'll extend the right leg out, hand around or strap around the ball of the foot, right hand, good solid grip on the strap, left hand at the chair seat, leg parallel to the floor, and open as wide as possible. And cross center. Center. And gently lower. Relax and pay attention to the sensations. We'll switch to the other foot. Good grip on the strap, leg parallel to the floor, and then out to the left as far as possible. And in and over the top of the right thigh. Again, as far to the right as possible, body faces forward. Center and gently lower. Relax. And bring the foot back underneath, ankle back underneath the knee. Sit up nice and tall. Now let's bring that right ankle back to the left knee. Again, sit tall, hand under the knee, hand at the foot, and cradle a baby. Lift that leg up off the knee and bring it in toward the body. Release. And other side. Pay attention to your breath. Now let's bring the feet back, toes behind the knees. Drop the arms alongside the chair, alongside your body. Inhale the arms parallel to the floor, lean forward, shift the weight into the feet, and come to standing. Inhale the arms up overhead, look toward the hands, engage the buttocks, a little standing back bend. And hands to prayer. Arms alongside, parallel to the floor. And we're going to come into a chair pose and then slide back to sitting. Arms alongside the body and chair, parallel to the floor. Lean forward, shift the weight. Just bring your butt barely up off the chair. And back to sitting. Arms alongside, parallel to the floor, lean forward, shift the weight to the feet, but just up off the chair. Have the hands on the knees if you'd like. And back to sitting. Relax. Pay attention to your heart rate, your sense of exertion. Drop the arms parallel to the floor, shift the weight forward, and we'll come to standing. Inhale the arms up overhead. Interlace the fingers, pointing toward the sky, standing back bend. Engage the buttocks, look toward the hands. And hands to thighs, hinge at the hips, knees engaged. Soft knees and back up. Now let's step forward just a little bit. We're going to reach back for the chair and just sitting at the very edge. Begin with the feet forward, hands at the hips on the chair. Lift up. And extend one leg out, then the other one. Feet back. Slide the hips back. A little inverted plank. Again, come out at the front of the chair. I think I'm going to turn the chair to the side. And we'll begin, lift up, and step the feet forward. Release, slide the hips back, and back to the chair. And just bring the chair back. Now, Toes back behind the knees, arms alongside, parallel to the floor. Lean forward, shift the weight to the feet, and come to standing. Inhale, arms up overhead, engage the buttocks, look toward the hands. Exhale, hands to prayer. Now we're going to come around behind the chair for some balance work. Standing close enough so that you can touch the chair back, so it's there for support and balance if you need it. We begin in mountain pose. And shift the weight into the right leg, pick the left foot up off the floor. Replace the left foot, shift the weight to the left foot, pick the right foot up. And back to standing. I want to move this chair out of the way. I'm going to use the door casing here for a tree pose. With the door casing here, you can really bring that foot right up. Hold it if you'd like. Try not to drop this right hip, but keep it up. The chair or the door casing is there. You can use it to help you keep your balance. And other side. And back to our chair. Now let's bring our chair off of the mat. I'm putting it on the left side of my mat. And I'm going to step the right foot forward, the left foot back, angling that back foot, and then bring that left hip forward. And exhale, forward fold over that straight leg. Keep the back in neutral. Inhale up. Step the feet together. Left foot forward, right foot back, angling the back foot. Pull the hip forward. That would be this right hip. And fold forward over the straight leg. Inhale up. Step the feet together. Standing back bend, arms overhead, look toward the hands, engaging the buttocks. Exhale, hands to prayer. Right foot forward again, left foot back, angling the back foot. Warrior 2, or Warrior 1, sorry. Bend the knee, hip comes forward. We're going to do it with the hands on the hips. Walking your foot forward as far as you can. Chair's there, you know, if you need it for support or balance. Straighten the knee, and we're going to do the forward fold, sometimes called pyramid. Runner stretch. And keep the hands on the hips if you'd like, to the leg, to the floor. Important thing is to try and keep the back from rounding. And when you're ready to come up, back to standing. Left foot forward, right foot back. Pull the hip forward. Exhale, bend the knee. Straighten and fold forward. Keep the hip coming forward.
More than 60,000.
Release. Step the feet together. And a little counter pose, standing back bend. And hands to prayer. I'm going to move the chair slightly out of the way, and I'm going to turn sideways, warrior two this time. Stepping the right foot forward, left foot back. We'll start it this way, with both feet pointed toward the outside edge of the mat and the hands at the hips. We'll turn the right foot toward the front of the mat, and then keeping the hips facing side, float the arms out over the legs, exhale, bend the knee, and turn the head to look over the right fingertips. You can have the chair in front of you for support if you need it, right here. And we're going to move into standing angle with the arm on the knee. And you can have your left arm on the side, look back, or bring it up and forward, creating a diagonal line. Arm, body, leg. And I'm going to turn the feet for the other side. Now if you have the chair in front of you, everything is right there. Use it if you need it. Remember, this right arm can be on your hip or the palm on the small of the back. Now I'm turning both feet toward the front edge of the mat, hands on the legs, and if you have your chair out here in front, you can use that to do a forward fold for support. Hands to the floor. Continue to release as far down as your body allows. And keep the legs active, knees tense. Walk the feet into center. Soft knees, standing back bend. And again, I'm moving the chair out of the way to help you see better, but you can have the chair right there in front of you for support if you need it. We're going to move to triangle. Again, beginning triangle as we did with Warrior 2. Legs wide apart, toes toward the front edge of the mat, and we'll begin turning the right foot toward the front edge of the mat. Float the arms. This time we keep both legs straight and reach out over the straight leg. Try and keep the arms roughly parallel to the floor. When you feel that stretch in the inner thigh, drop that right arm, left arm comes overhead, and look up toward the hand, or keep it on the chair, or in the small of the back. Circle that left arm around the front, come up, turn the feet. Align the hips, not this, but this. Float the arms, reach. Feel the stretch in the thigh. Drop the arm, lift the right arm overhead. And you can have a block to place the hand on if you'd like, or keep it on the leg. Circle that arm around and back up. Turn the feet toward the front edge of the mat. And another forward fold, hands on the legs, slip down the legs, spine in neutral. Hands on the chair, block, floor, wherever. Allow your body to come as deeply as you can in a forward fold. Legs engaged, no bending the knees. Only as far as you can without rounding the back. Walk the feet in. Soft knees, standing back bend, arms overhead, look toward the hands. Exhaling hands to prayer. I'm going to place the chair here for, we'll try something else a little different. Step the feet wide apart, turn the right foot out, float the arms, and we're going to do revolve triangles. So turn toward that front leg and bring the hand across And I'm going to bring that left hand around behind the back. So I have my left hand reaching across to my right thigh, as upright as I can be. And my back leg, left leg fully engaged. Release. Turn the feet. Right hand comes around, I bring it around to my hip. Left hand to the small of the back. And I can either look straight ahead or turn to look over my left shoulder. Trying to keep the legs engaged straight. Release. Put the feet together. Little counter pose, standing back bend. And prayer. All right, let's do our sun salutation. With the chair back toward us, and just a few 6 inches or so from the chair. Inhale the arms up overhead, standing back bend, look toward the hands. Exhale. Before we do that, let's do Warrior 3. Step back. So our hips are back. And bring that leg up. And replace that foot and the other side. And back. And we'll turn the chair the other way for our sun salutation. Back bend, forward fold. Inhale halfway up. Exhale, step back. Draw the hips back, flatten the back. Inhale, cobra. Exhale. Inhale, step forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, back bend. And prayer. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Forward fold. And back bend on the inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. One more. Inhale, and let's come back to sitting on our chair, sitting as we began. Thighs coming straight out from the hips, knees right over the ankles, knees and ankles about hips width apart. Hands, backs of the hands resting on the thighs. Nice neutral spine, head balanced. May we be friendly toward the joyful, compassionate toward the suffering. May we celebrate the good in others and remain impartial to their faults and imperfections. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. And please just continue to sit here for a few moments. Tune into your breath, allowing your body the opportunity to absorb into muscle memory the things that we've done in the last hour. May we be friendly toward the joyful, compassionate toward the suffering. May we celebrate the good in others and remain impartial to their faults and imperfections. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. And stay here for at least 5 or 10 minutes. Thank you for joining me. I hope you'll subscribe and share these videos.